the source. هنا منبع نهر النيل من هنا.
That I explain.
Yeah.
Then you come in Arabic after I explain what we be knowing.
Yeah, now this is Lake Victoria.
Yeah, lake is here.
Okay.
Lake is there, the source is there.
The source is here.
Yeah, around here. Don't come up. I explain.
Yeah.
Then when you understand, you translate to Arabic. These are the natural springs of River Nile. The water comes from underground, from this point here. 30% of this water of the Nile is coming from underground springs. These are the natural springs around this point. 30% is coming from the springs. Then you have 70% of the water which is coming from Lake Victoria. So this is the water which is coming from Lake Victoria around here. So this is the source around this point here. We are approaching Lake Victoria. So here we have approached Lake Victoria, the largest lake in Africa. The difference is that the lake water is stagnant, doesn't flow, but the river water flows. That's the difference.
Okay.
These are fishermen.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are trying to fish and they are using the lines. On the line they put a hook and in the hook they put earthworm. So they catch tilapia mostly. Yeah. Okay. They are local fishermen. Had an island there, but due to too much rainfall, the level of the water came up and then submerged the island. So you see that house is underwater because of too much rainfall.
Okay.
Yeah, we have been receiving a lot of rainfall in Uganda.
Yeah.
Okay. So around here, this is the source of the White Nile, where River Nile begins from Lake Victoria. It takes water 90 days for it to flow from here up to Egypt. And the distance is 4,000 miles. If you convert it in kilometers, that is 6,400 kilometers. So this river is the longest river in the world. And this is the source of the White Nile. When you look around there, 30% of the water of the Nile is coming from the springs, underground springs. Before the dam, the springs were like fountains. But when the dam was built, the springs were covered. But still you can see some little springs. And this is the White Nile. It flows up to Khartoum in Sudan. We have the Blue Nile from Ethiopia, so they both meet at Khartoum. Then together it's called the Great Nile. Behind us is Lake Victoria. It's the largest lake in Africa, covering 3 countries: Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. Tanzania has the biggest part. It has 51%. Uganda has 43%. Then Kenya has 6%. So right here you are the source of the Nile. Please, you are welcome. Yeah. People who are here, you come to visit the source of the Nile in Africa, in Uganda.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Now you are the source of the White Nile, the longest river in the world. This point where the Nile starts its long journey from Lake Victoria. It takes water 90 days from the source here to flow up to Egypt. 70% of this water of the White Nile comes from Lake Victoria. Then 30% comes from the springs. So behind us, with that view, that's Lake Victoria, the largest lake in Africa. Here we are just at the source. It's beginning from this point here. Yeah. It flows for 90 days up to Egypt. The distance of 6,400 kilometers. And this is the only river in Africa which flows northwards, just because the source here is at the higher altitude, but the north is a lower altitude. So it's flowing from the south to the north. So people right there, you come and visit the source of the White Nile from Uganda.